Hi, my name is Diego Luna. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, everyone. And I am here to tell you a little about what has happening and what is happening in the war between the USA and China. Uh, Rising tariffs. Both countries have imposed multiple rounds of tariffs and hundreds of billions of dollars worth of each other products, making goods more expensive and affecting bilateral trade and more expensive. Um, Reasons for the conflict. The USA is accused of China of unfair trade practices, such as intellectual property, the society to state, open enterprises, and market manipulations. And global economic impact. The trade wars generate uncertainty in financial markets and affected global economic and growth by reducing international trade and disrupting supply chains. Um, Business reactions. Many USA and Chinese companies have had to change suppliers. One chains raises price of move part of their production to other countries and to avoid tariffs other countries. Mm, Technology at the center of the conflict. Rounds of companies such as Huawei have been targeted by USA restrictions and more restrictions, reflecting a struggle for global technology leaderships. Um, Rounds of negotiations with nuclear success. Despite several rounds of negotiations, agreements um, have been partial or stalled, and tensions have repeated resurfaced. Phase 1 of the trade agreement in January 220, two powers signed a preliminary agreement where China committed to buy more USA products, but compliance was partial. Consequences for consumers and producers. And tariffs have affected both producers and consumers, everyone, especially in sectors such as agriculture, technology, and manufacturing. Um, Even with change in USA leaderships, um, trade tensions with China persist. Protectionist policies, investment in security, and export controls remain in place. Many analysts believe that this war, trade war, is part of broader strategic competition that will shape USA and China relations for decades to come. Um, Speaking the phase 1 and trade agreement, however, the agreement was only partial fruitfully partly to the COVID-18 pandemic and structural issues such as China's state subsidies were not addressed. Speaking on the technology, technology is a key dimension of the conflict, and the USA has imposed restrictions on Chinese firms such as Huawei and ZTE. These highlights the pair struggle for global technology and leadership in areas like artificial intelligence, semiconductors, and telecommunications. Speaking about global economic impact, the trade war is creating significant uncertainty in global economic and financial markets and in global trade and supply chains and economic growth. Number one in the financial market is increased volatility in global stock markets. And finally, I would like to thank the professor for this class and for teaching this semester. would about the learning with such interesting topics and throughout the semester. Thank you.